So when I think about holiday treats, I automatically think about fudge. One of the reasons is because my grandma used to always make these huge platters of homemade goodies, which included cookies, homemade candies, and of course fudge. And that was what I looked forward to every year. But I never really learned how to make it because it seemed way too time consuming and difficult. But the truth is that fudge really is a holiday must-have. And in fact, on marthastewart.com, they say that fudge is probably the most iconic of all holiday treats. The same article does say that when done the old-fashioned way, that fudge can be extremely difficult because you have to monitor the temperatures and just keep checking, and it takes forever. But with a few shortcuts, it can be actually quite simple. So this led me to do a little bit of research, and I found actually several recipes that made fudge very easy to make. And the one that I'm going to share with you today, I've personally tried and can tell you that it is a piece of cake. I found this on lawrenslatest.com, and it's called Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Fudge. This recipe showed me that as delicious as fudge is, it can actually be very simple. So tonight I'm going to share with you, or today, sorry, how to make this. And I'm going to start with the supplies and ingredients, then give you a step-by-step directions on how to make it, and then finally give you some alternative ingredients that you can use. So let's just start from the beginning, which is supplies and ingredients. And there's actually very few that you're going to need. For supplies, Lawrence Latest suggests an 8x8 glass pan, which I did not have. And so I ended up just using pie plate instead, a glass pie plate, and it worked out just fine. You're also going to need foil, cooking spray, a microwave-safe bowl, and a spoon. Any spoon is fine. I just used a large serving spoon, and it turned out just fine. For ingredients, there's only 3, which are a can of sweetened condensed milk, milk, chocolate chips, and the best part, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, the full size. So now that you know what we'll need, let's go ahead and get started with how to put it all together. So as I said, as amazing as this fudge is, it only takes 3 ingredients and only minutes to make. You're going to start with taking your glass pan, and you're going to want to cover the entire thing with foil, including up onto the sides. You're going to want to make sure that the sides are all covered as well. Then you're going to take your nonstick spray and spray onto the foil. At this point, you're going to take your Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, make sure that they're completely unwrapped. Laura's latest.com, her recipe called for 16 Reese's Peanut Butter Cups at the bottom. I only use 15. As long as the bottom is covered, that's basically what you're looking for. And then the rest of the Reese's Pieces or Reese's Peanut Butter Cups that you have left over, you're gonna just chop up pretty fine, not too fine because you still want the chunks on the top, and you're gonna set those aside. At this point, you're gonna take your microwave-safe bowl and add your 3 cups of milk chocolate chips and your condensed milk, and those are gonna go right into the microwave. Now, the recipe says that it's going to go in for 2 minutes with stirring every 30 seconds. Mine only took 1.5 minutes, and you really just want to do it until the chocolate chips are melted and everything's nice and smooth. If I had done the whole 2 minutes, it probably would have burned. So you just kind of have to gauge how long to put it in there. At this point, you're going to take the melted fudge and pour it over your Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and smooth out the top. Then you're going to take your crumbled up Reese's, sprinkle that over the top of the fudge, and just pat it down into the fudge. And let that sit for about 1 hour. You're going to want it to be room temperature. So you just leave it on your counter or stovetop or wherever. And then at that point, take the fudge and put it into the fridge for about 2 to 3 hours because you want it to get nice and solid before you're going to serve it. One tip would be once you take it out of the fridge, use the foil to take it out of the glass pan before you start cutting it up. But once you're ready for that, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all there is to making the fudge. And when you're ready to serve it, you're going to have this delicious, yummy fudge to share with your company. Yes, delicious. And that's it. That's how easy it is to make this fudge. 3 ingredients and just minutes to put it all together. Now, at this point, I'm going to share with you a little bit of a variation that I found on a website called hiddenponies.com. And it is replacing the milk chocolate chips with white chocolate chips because not everybody likes the darker chocolate. And you're also replacing the Reese's peanut butter cups with Oreos. So it's actually called Cookies and Cream Fudge. And I haven't tried it, but I'm really looking forward to it because it's actually the same process as what I just shared with you. Only the 3 ingredients, the chips, the condensed milk, and then Oreos. And the only difference with putting it together is that instead of putting the Oreos on the bottom like you do with the Reese's, you're going to crumble up the Oreos into the fudge before you put it in the pan and then sprinkle some more on top. But yeah, that's it. That's how easy it is to make a delicious fudge for the holidays. And I hope that you have learned as well as I have that even though fudge is so amazingly good, it can be extremely easy to make. And so tonight or today I've shared with you that the ingredients and the supplies needed, the process to how to make easy fudge, and giving you a little bit of a variation to try as well. So I hope you learned a lot.